G'day football fans, and welcome back to episode 3 of our Sevilla Rebuild here on Dylan on the Ball. I've got a badge pack installed. It's finally here. You're all very excited about it. I know that was the worst part, even though it still says Parthenope for Napoli. Plenty has happened since you were last here. We've got lots to catch you up on. As you see, we're 10 games into the season now, when last video I think we played the first game. So plenty to catch you up on, a little bit of drama, but as you can probably tell, it's gone pretty well so far. Before we get into it, make sure you do leave us a like down below, subscribe if you're new around here, comment what you think of the video, all that beautiful good stuff. Why not? That's enough, let's get into it. We'll start with the tiniest bit of drama there is, and it revolves around the Champions League. You see we've been drawn in our Champions League group. If we go, I don't know why I clicked on them. How do I, this is a mistake. Yeah, you can see we've been drawn in the Champions League group. We have got Frankfurt, Napoli, and Dinamo Zagreb. We have lost one game to Frankfurt. We have then beaten Napoli twice, beaten Dinamo Zagreb, and we are equal on top with Frankfurt on 9 points. 3 points ahead of Napoli, hoping that we can, in the coming weeks, secure that progression through to the next round of the Champions League. The drama surrounding that comes to our squad selection, where, as you'll see here, there's a lot of players who are supporting their teammate, and that teammate is Oliver. Oliver Torres, when I got to the club, he was transfer listed. When I was then looking at doing the Champions League squad, I could only put, it was between him and Alex Telles. So I needed a left back because I only had one in Acuna in the Champions League squad. So I dropped Oliver out. He's then gone on to play much more in the league than he had or would have been prior. So really, it worked out that it just meant that he would play much more in La Liga. But he's also complaining to his teammates. There's lack of support in me, as you see here, supporting teammate, supporting his teammate, supporting his teammate, most of the squad are pretty unhappy with me, and that isn't great. I should also mention, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday in Australia. It is 35 degrees right now. I'm very sorry if I've got my fan on the medium setting. I'm trying to talk close to the microphone so that it picks up my voice more than the fan in the background. If it's picking up too much of the fan, I'll probably restart. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just go along with it. I don't know. Sorry if it's annoying. It is what it is. It was either don't record again because I was sick on Thursday and couldn't record this, or, miss another day because it's too hot, or upload it way too late, and I wasn't keen on either of those options. As you saw before though, we are performing very well in the league. If you look at our schedule since you were last here, so last time you were here we beat Bilbao 2-0 in La Liga. Since then we've gone on to only lose to Real Madrid. It was 4-0, but as you see, 2 of the goals came in the 89th minute and 92nd minute, which was Benzema getting a hat-trick, which sucks, but it was a very close game for most of the match. We also just got all of the yellow cards, just way too many yellow cards. It was ridiculous. The only other loss was to Frankfurt in the Champions League, where we lost 2-0. We just didn't turn up on the day. We're usually better than it. Our performances weren't too bad, but you can see there are a few key players that didn't super perform. We then had a draw against Valladolid. I don't know how to say it. Valladolid, I'll say. It was 0-0 against them. We just couldn't break them down. Cadiz also got a 95th minute equaliser, as you see here. Mr. Lozano, you prick. Apart from those 3 blips, we have been sensational. Look at all the, clean sheet against Betis, who are one of our rivals, one of the teams we need to beat. Good spread of goal scorers, a clean sheet against Espanyol, again Corona, and this time Montiel from the penalty spot. I just said penalty. Dinamo, we banged 5 past them, they got 1 back, same with Mallorca. They actually started the scoring. Then Vigo, look at this run so far in October, we've got 4 clean sheets out of 5. We've won all 5. It's been just amazing. I'm slowly clicking through so you can see the scorers over in the top right hand side if you can't read this bit. Most recently, a hat-trick for Suso against Sociedad? I was going to say San Sebastian. That's not what they're called. That does lead us through to today. We are second in the league, 7 points behind Real Madrid, who have been legitimately perfect in the league. They, against us, the goal for, you saw on the previous screen that they beat us 4-0. Where was it? The goal for Vinicius was a counter-attack. The 2 goals for Benzema were counter-attacks because we would just decide to push forward. We were like, yep, let's move forward. Let's try to get something. I'd prefer to concede a third trying to chase to a goal. Anyway, I wanted to not lose, so I wanted to throw bodies forward, see if we could get a result. Didn't work out, that's fine. Against Real Madrid, I'll take that. We've got good results against good teams like Villarreal, like Sociedad, like Napoli, and Betis. So I'm fairly confident in how we have been performing this season. We are looking to head into, we're almost at the World Cup break here, which will be after this game against Dinamo on the 2nd of November. But all in all, we're hoping for today's fixture away at the Wanda Metropolitano that we are going to continue our good form and push for a guaranteed Champions League spot. I'll also just show you the stats of the squad. Let's just overall performing well has been Alex Telles has been the best, then Suso, Oliver, funnily enough, even though he's just taking down everyone's morale, he's performing great. Nyonzu's been great, scored a couple of goals, same with Acuna. Bunu's played very well, and a couple of disappointing people, but like Jesus Navas, I don't know why. PSG want him. If PSG come in with an offer, they can have him. He's only just come back from his injury, which is the same as Rakitic. Those 3-4 appearances have been back from his injury, and other than that, goal scorers, it's pretty even Stevens at the top. Nobody really outperforming anyone particularly well. Would like to see En-Nesyri getting more goals, but it is what it is. I'm happy as Larry, really. We're winning lots of games. We're high up the table. It's been fantastic, really. Other than how many players don't like me. I have just realised also, the players that don't like me, well, it's everyone, except, Acuna's very unhappy. Everyone is supporting Oliver except Acuna, who's unhappy for his own reasons. It's just going to shit. If I get sacked, we'll just have an unemployment episode, I guess. But I don't imagine that's coming soon because, as you've seen, we're doing very well. We're second in the league, ahead of both Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Valencia doing well doesn't make sense. I don't really understand what's happening, but it is what it is. Let's head to our lineup for this big one. This big one against Atletico Madrid. A derby that our board really wants us to perform in. Hopefully we can match the standards that we've been setting so far. So we are going with Bunu in goals, of course. A backline of Navas, Nyonzu, Rekic and Telles. Rekic has sort of replaced Marçal. Marçal, as you see down here, hasn't really been performing too well. It's been kind of disappointing, to be completely honest. I thought much more highly of him than really he's gone on to actually perform. Nyonzu, though, has been fantastic, as has Rekic, as has Telles. Navas yet to meet their standards, but he's also been coming back from his injury. In midfield, we've got Joan Jordan and Fernando as the holding midfield behind Suso on the right. I nearly said Isco, Corona on the left, and Papu Gomez through the middle, with En-Nesyri playing up front. Still expecting a bit more from En-Nesyri. He's our joint top scorer, I guess, which is, we can't complain too much, but if you look at his stats, he's sort of underperforming his XG. From 5.35 XG, he's only scored 5 goals. It's a bit not great. I did expect more from him. I will expect more from him. I think he can perform better. Very much hoping that he comes up trumps today against a side that, before the game, it was telling me that they're a possession-based side, but I don't think that's really what you associate with Diego Simeone and his Atletico side. But that is how we're setting up. Plenty of good options on the bench. Acuna and Januzaj missing out. Januzaj's out for another 3 weeks or so, I think. Yeah, 2 to 4 weeks, close enough. And Acuna got 2 yellow cards last match, so he's suspended. I think it was probably about 55 minutes in to our 4-0 win over Sociedad. We were already up 4-0 and he got a red card, so it is what it is. We tried out this formation a couple of games. I think that might have been the 0-0 draw against Valladolid. We did this formation for, probably 60, 70 minutes and then changed back to our usual. We also did it for another game. I can't remember which one, but I feel like we actually won that one. Can't remember. Anyway, let's head through to kickoff. Let's get a good performance going and hopefully win against one of our biggest rivals. You can see this is happening every game. We're having 5 people not agreeing with today's team sheet, even though, of the 5, En-Nesyri and Joan Jordan are starting. Why is En-Nesyri hurt at starting? Isn't Alex Telles on there too? I don't know. There's also, a lot of people happy with certain things, but all in all, I think it's not going incredibly well, and we'll probably be looking for a new job soon. See their lineup here. It is exactly, the lineup that except Molina's at left back, seemingly. Unless they're playing 3 at the back, and who would be the wing backs then? Would it be Molina and Lamar, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. It's a very good team. They're a better team than us all in all, really. That's the facts of the matter. But hopefully, with our good form, with our solid lineup that has been working for us, we can get through today and hopefully win. We've been doing a lot of, look, I have faith in you type stuff, just trying to make everyone or keep everyone happy in a place where they just really haven't been for the most of it, because they hate me specifically. We could have matched up in formations against them, but I went with what we've been good at with our 4-2-3-1, which has been working really well. We've changed our wide backs to attack, and that has been sort of a big part in that good run of fixtures, that good run of goal scoring game after game after game. Not one goal scorer, but a team of people who are always in with a chance and always, creating something. Hopefully today we can create a decent amount. I'm not confident because they are typically, Atletico, a very solid defensive side. We will see though, as Griezmann with a chance early here scores. Stop that, Bono. You absolute prick. How have you done that? It's 30 seconds in. They've had one shot. Somehow he gets in behind Nyonzu. Nobody closes him down. It's the simplest thing. Koke just lobs a ball over, sort of aimlessly, really between Nyonzu and Navas. We should have dealt with it. Then Bunu can't do a damn thing. What is that? He's palmed it into the side netting and everything's gone out the window 30 seconds in. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to fire up because that's, Jesus, what a start. That is horrid. Haven't done that in weeks, Haven't conceded the first goal since that. I think we won 5-1 against someone. I can't remember, Mallorca maybe. But definitely seeing, there's definitely like a class tier in. Here's a good chance for Suso. Outside the box, off the bar, cleared by Felipe, unlucky. There's definitely a class gap in La Liga. Like, when you're versing any other team, it's fine. It's fairly even. You can work out a way to beat them. But then it's Atletico, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. It's just they're different gravy. It's a whole different kettle of fish sort of thing. We've just got to work out what we can do. So far, it doesn't look like much. I mean, you saw the 4-0 loss against Real Madrid in the recap, and then today, we're just not doing anything. They've had 60% of the ball, which we usually dominate. It's also 3 shots to 1 after half an hour. It's not been pretty. Here's another highlight though. Kondogbia playing it forward towards Angel Correa. Lamar on the left, cuts inside, has a go, saved by Bunu. Good save. I mean, not sure how they create a chance so easily. Perhaps we should be matching them in formation. I'm not sure. Maybe that has something to do with why they've been able to rinse through us a couple of times, but I suppose, they've only had, the 4 shots in half an hour, so it can't be 5 shots, sorry, in half an hour. So it's not horrible, but definitely have performed better. Another highlight here, 35 minutes in. Sees them playing back to Oblak, plays it out to Savic. Oh dear, this is going to be another just lobbed ball over the top, and Griezmann's going to be through. Here's Koke. There's the big lobbed ball. It's a switch out to Lamar. Through for Griezmann. Goal. Just knife through butter. Hot knife through butter. It's so slick. Just that big switch of play. Couple of touches. Big through ball. And we're undone. I think I'm going to switch it up and go to the 3 at the back formation, because at this point we're not doing anything against them. Alright, here we go. Why not? So we've got, what can we do? Oh, that's the only issue. We're going to put Suso in midfield, I guess. Can Suso play midfield? Suso's going to play midfield for us. Alright, nah, I don't know. Oh, also we've got Corona in the back 3. Yikes. Corona's just going to have to come off, really. He's anxious, he's having a 6.2, that's fine, he can come off for Marcel. We're going to hope that we can contain them a bit better. What's the analysis say? Some crap, I don't know. What are you trying to tell me? I don't understand. Why is there an arrow thing there? I don't know. Anyway, we're taking off Corona, we're putting on Marcel, hoping that we can contain them more with this 3 at the back and matching up formations. I mean, closer to matching up formations anyway. Look, I want to see more from Marcel because he hasn't been as good as you'd have hoped he would be. Hoping that we actually just get more opportunities created. Haven't been good at keeping the ball. We haven't done anything. It's a corner now for Atletico Madrid. And this class gap I was talking about, it is just completely evident here. Here's Koke from just outside the box, or just over. We are fortunate to get away with that one. He was very open just outside the box. Thankfully, right, puts it just over. About to get to halftime. We've been thoroughly dominated. Hasn't been good, but it's exactly the gap we're trying to close in the long run. All right, we need to do something to fire him up. What can we say to fire him up? Yeah, numbers prove that. All right, you have the ability. So we fired up the team, but then also told them that they can be better. Hopefully that's helpful. We'll fire up again. See how we get on. We've already had a second shot, which is positive. Still not doing much with the ball. So I might, let's just go a bit longer and stop playing out of defense, because then we can distribute flanks maybe. Yeah, let's go that, just so that we can, try and move the ball forward a bit quicker, because clearly we're not going to dominate the ball because they are just a better side than us with better players. We just need to take advantage of what we do have, which may be that pace on the counter. We'll see. Here's a corner again for Atletico off the post. I think that was Griezmann at the back post. Nearly has a tap in, but he taps it into the post. Bizarre. All right, 60 minutes in now. What can we do to help? And Naziri's having a shocker. We can maybe move Suso out of there as well. Here's a chance. Is Marcel offside there? I couldn't really tell. It was all happening so quickly. Please, 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 please. Yes, get in. All right, one back. It is 2-1. Gomez's free kick out to Jordan, headed back across towards Marcel, who gets basically a tap in. He's just about onside. And I know that it's gone straight into another highlight, but I'm going to make changes. We're going to bring on Rafa Mir for En-Nesyri. We're also going to bring off Suso for Oliver, who has been fantastic this season. Gonna hope that his good form continues here. Plenty of time left. You can go change it. Whatever. All right. Hopefully this highlight isn't them scoring, because that's gonna really dampen the mood. Very wary of just the ball over the top, Good tackle there by Fernando to Nyonzu. Jesus Navas gives it straight away. What is that? Correa tackled by Suso. Keeps hold of the ball somehow. Llorente out to Savic. Has a man over in Molina. Molina through for Griezmann. Nyonzu gets there. Can we end this highlight? I don't enjoy it. Molina through. Surely it's Griezmann. It's a goal. We're straight back where we were immediately. How has that happened? That hasn't happened to us since we changed the formation. They haven't gotten in behind us super easily since we changed the formation. But then one ball over from Savic. Molina's in. Then a crisp, slick ball across the 6-yard line, or just inside it, and Griezmann has the easiest goal he'll ever score. Yes, we'll continue with our changes, you bastards. Fire him up again. Look, what can we do? It's just going to be this way for a while, isn't it? I mean, at least for a couple of years while we're trying to get through some sort of phase of rebuilding this team. Because at this point, all we're doing is trying to be positive and change the tactics a bit, really. We will do this suggested change of bringing Montiel on for Navas. So we've made, 4 of our 5 available changes. This really is, another corner for Atletico, headed away by Rekic, but they can recycle through Reynaldo. Jimenez back to Molina, Molina to Llorente. Oh, this isn't good. Correa into the box, saved by Bono. Bono. I don't know what to say, honestly. We will make our final change. Who have we got? We'll bring on Isco. Why not? Bring him on for... Oh! Why can't I make more substitutions? Oh, because I've done... Did I do that in 3... Alright, well, whatever. We can't make another sub. Bugger it. You suck. Here's a free kick chance. Tellez swings it in. Bit far, but Papu gets the rebound. Has a go. 3-2. Yes, Papu. 4th goal of the season for... What's his name? Alejandro? Whatever it is. Gomez. Mr. Gomez. Papu Gomez. Headed away, but Gomez gets the rebound, takes it into the box, fires it low hard across Jan Oblak. And we are Oblak in the game. 3-2 here, 15 minutes to go. I don't really know what we do. Maybe we hit early crosses. Let's distribute quickly. I don't really know what we can do. Yeah, whatever. That'll do for now. I'm not positive. 10 minutes to go. I'm not confident in what we can do to come back in this one, though. The second half has been a lot better from us. What was that? Just an almost highlight. Here's a throw in for Atletico. They recycle. It's back to Molina to Jimenez. A counter-attack would be wonderful here. Llorente to Felix. Tackled by Nyonzu, but they win it back. Now Oliver Torres wins it. Plays through Rafa Mir. Go on, son. Go on. Oh, no. He's through on goal. He's put it wide. Oh, dear. All right, 5 minutes to go. What do we do? All right, I mean, we have to just go for it. I'd rather lose 4-2 than not try and equalize, you know what I mean? So we're just going to, yep. Step up more, I guess. Oh, I'm scared, but we've got to go for it. 5 minutes of added time. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. One more chance. Oh, it's not working out for us, is it? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's full time. We've gone down 3-2 away at Atletico. It's a lot better than what we did against Real Madrid, but it hurts. It's a dumb hat-trick for Griezmann. It's a 3-2 loss. So there is confirmation of our 3-2 loss. It has dropped us down to third in the league, as you see here. Of course, Atletico have jumped us. We're still ahead of Barcelona. We'll still be ahead of, I guess, just about. We'll be fourth, regardless of what happens the remainder of the fixtures in this round. It hurts. It was just about as good a result as we could hope for against one of those other top three sides. What more can we really do at this stage when we haven't done a whole lot of rebuilding? Finances and squad registration sort of rules have really kept us in the road of doing much with the squad, but I guess as the career goes on, assuming we're still at the club, that's what we can do with the team. As for the next video, we will come back for Real Madrid here. Again, that's a number of months into the future. We've got plenty of football to play between now and then. There's a World Cup that'll go on. There's a January transfer window where, look, I'm assuming not much will happen, but if there's a player that ends up getting a good offer and we get rid of him, we'll have to replace him. So make sure you tune in for next video to see that. And as always, make sure to leave us a like down below, subscribe so you never miss another video. Comment what you thought of it, what you think we could do to improve the tactics, improve the squad, that sort of thing. I am just trying to sort of really rifle through this first season just so that we can get to the second season where we can start to actually, do things and hopefully get a bit more money to spend, because I think this season we had about 4 million to spend and we ended up renewing contracts instead. We had a full squad. It is what it is. Anyway, let me know what you reckon. Always happy to try and change it, see what you guys think. And that'll do us for this video, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the things. The social medias are down in the description as well, and until next time, when we go again against, the other Madrid team, that little Madrid team in all white, peace.